Hello people of YouTube, my name is Steve Gray, thank you for watching. Today we are talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. It is back after a little over 2 years. Yes, it has been that long since we had an episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. And it's not exactly what I was expecting. Now, I had probably forgotten a lot about the first season, but no Magemu, if I'm saying the name right, no Yuji, and no Nobara. So the three main characters, Magume, sorry, the three main characters aren't even in this episode. But Gojo is. Your boy Gojo is. And I'm guessing this is some sort of backstory, and then we're going to somehow end up in the present. But it wasn't a bad episode. Wasn't really a good episode either. Honestly, I was hoping for a little bit of a summary, kind of like what My Hero Academia does, being that it's been so long since we have gotten an episode. I know there was the movie in there as well. Doesn't seem to be relating to the movie either. I did end up watching the Jujutsu Kaisen 0 movie. But we kind of start off here with this little feller getting wrecked by this dude here. And apparently he can eat curses. He swallows them, I guess, and gets more powerful. Then we have Gojo. We have a backstory about an evil hotel. And essentially the hotel is cursed because, you know, the mad cow disease, family killed themselves. So they are going to go explore it. They decide not to make a veil. I do remember veils, very important. So they're searching the house, and they end up getting stuck in this loop, essentially. I'll get to the point where they're talking to each other. Let's go ahead and skip past some stuff here. There we go. And basically the idea is that between these two girls, they are going to run super fast in the opposite direction in order to break the barrier that is set up by a curse. It is not a domain. This girl over here says that it's probably weak, being that, you know, it's kind of trying to send you through a loop where basically you keep running until you get tired out and then it eats you. So that is the idea behind it. So that's the plan. They end up running opposite directions, and then the whole building blows up, and lo and behold, we get an intro. Kind of lackluster. I don't think we really see the characters in the main characters in the intro too much. I'll go back and kind of click through it a little bit, but I have no idea how long the season's going to be, and it may not have anything to do with Yuji and Sukuna, so that'll be interesting. So this person's name is Lori. She is a second year. Then we have Neme. This is where it actually goes over everybody's name. There's Gojo. Oh, I'm going to go back here. Geto is this guy's name that we saw in the beginning. And then we have Leary, Shoko. I don't really remember these characters showing up besides Geto and Gojo. So Geto looks like that evil dude that had the scar on his forehead. And then obviously everybody knows who Gojo is. But essentially they didn't put up a veil. The soon-to-be a principal got mad, smacked Gojo. There seems to be some beef between Gojo and Geto. Basically, Geto saying that society, you know, to a certain extent should cater to the weak because the weak have a lot to offer. Just because they're not physically strong doesn't mean that they can't do anything. Then Gojo is basically saying at this point in time that, you know, it's a waste of the time. You know, quit making yourself better, spouting BS. And then they get to a point where they're about to get in a fight. And they're like, oh, no, it's nothing, I swear, there's nothing, nothing's going on. We learn that Tengen-sama, who I have no idea who that is. I don't know if I don't remember who Tengen-sama is. Apparently, his Jujutsu Sorcerer ability is immortality, but apparently his body just ages up to about 500 years or so, and then he essentially has to take over somebody else's body, so kind of think like Orochimaru in Naruto, so that his body doesn't evolve, he doesn't lose his free will, and he doesn't become something extremely dangerous for everybody else. Because at a certain point in time, the body degrades. Apparently, 500 years is the limit. At least that's what they're going for. Even though the average person is lucky if they get to triple digits. Just kind of some general bickering. So Geto and Gojo have to basically bodyguard this girl. They're there because there's some religious organization, Team Star, which I think is kind of funny because that's like Pokemon. And then there's another organization that wants to kill her and basically let Tengen transform and let him destroy society. Something along those lines. That's what we're dealing with right now. So Geto is alive. Looks like there's some sort of attack. Somebody died in the skirmish, but it's okay. Geto has the girl. Then we have these knives coming up at Gojo, and he was like, "If you give up and scream, I won't kill you." That's because apparently Gojo is not much of a killer. We then have this guy who said he took it, Fushiguro, which, yet again, not sure of the significance of this particular person. The name is not ringing any bells, and then, yeah, that's where we end. The outro, yet again, I don't believe has anything to do with the main characters. So, what this comes down to is I'm very confused. That's just what this comes down to. Next episode, let's see what they're calling next episode. Hidden Inventory. So, yeah, there we have it. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest with you. After 2 years, I was expecting to be very pulled back into this. You know, I was expecting maybe a couple minutes of summary to let us know what's going on, but instead we are just kind of jumping right back into like a Gojo backstory. Why? I don't know. I don't see the reason currently. All I know is, as of right now, I am very confused. And I think if you did not brush up on your Jujutsu Kaisen knowledge before watching this episode, you would also be very, very confused. Because where are the main characters? That's what I want to know. The movie kind of had them in it, but not really. Maybe it's turning into a Gojo story, because that's what it seems like. It seems like lately, you know, with the movie and this, it seems like everything's turning into a Gojo story. But there's a lot of characters that are not in it, and we got introduced to a whole bunch of new characters that I have no idea who these new characters are. Maybe I should know. Maybe I'll go brush back up on some of the characters. Go to the Wikipedia page or something, their wiki page, see what's going on. But I was not really pulled into this. You know, it wasn't something where, you know, like the first season, episode 1, I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. I gotta watch this. Now it's just like, okay. Like, you know, it's not bad. It's not good. It's very meh. Somewhere in between. But, yeah, there's the review. So, this is what we're going to be reviewing. I'm assuming we're going to get 24 episodes like we did the first season. Maybe, maybe not. You know, the 24 episodes were back-to-back. There was no split in between, which was delightful. But then I will be attempting to review Bleach. I think that comes out on Saturday. So I'll probably have a Bleach, like, short... That's going to be the short video. So this is going to be the long review video, and then Bleach is going to be the short clip, followed by me talking extremely quick review, or just, like, cool, awesome scene type deal. At least that's the plan. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, let me know what you want to see for future anime and cartoon-related content. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.